Emergency.
Police, please, quick now. The man is wielding a knife. He's threatened me. They say he's killed David Amess at Belfast Methodist Church.
It was made by Yvonne Eves visiting the MP that day, only to confront the court heard Alley wielding a bloody knife.
No, I don't.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
The knife man.
All right, don't talk to him.
They say he's got a knife and he's just stabbed someone.
Armed with just their batons and CS spray, two police constables, who happen to be nearby, cautiously make their way into the church where an MP has just been stabbed.
Mate, drop the knife!
Drop the knife! Get it down!
This is shocking footage surrounding the murder of Sir David Amess in his constituency in Southend. Please watch the whole video to see the entirety of the clips and find out what really happened in this senseless killing. If you enjoy true crime content, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Conservative MP Sir David Amess died after being stabbed several times at his constituency surgery almost 40 years after entering Parliament. A man was then charged with murder over the attack at Belfast Methodist Church at Leigh-on-Sea, Essex. He's due to be on trial this month. Sir David, aged 69, had been an MP for 38 years, having first been elected to Parliament in 1983. He had been MP for Southend West since 1997, having previously represented the Basildon constituency, which is also in Essex. The Essex Police Chief Constable B.J. Harrington said they had received reports of a stabbing shortly after 12:05 BST, and within minutes officers had found Sir David with multiple injuries. He went on to add that police and paramedics worked extremely hard to save him, but he sadly died at the scene. I'll now proceed to show you the clips released by ITV News, which shows CCTV footage as well as bodycam footage of the lead up to the murder and the aftermath. Please be aware that viewer discretion is advised.
He appears ordinary, casually strolling down a street, but this is alleged terrorist Harvey Alley, the prosecution say, on his way to assassinate MP Sir David Amess, just minutes before he entered the church to carry out his attack on the MP. The court then heard this harrowing 999 call made moments after Sir David was stabbed.
Police emergency.
Police, please, quick now. The man is wielding a knife. He's threatened me. They say he's killed David Amess at Belfast Methodist Church.
It was made by Yvonne Eves visiting the MP that day, only to confront the court heard Alley wielding a bloody knife.
No, I don't.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
The knife man.
All right, don't talk to him. Just leave him.
Jurors were also shown what was described in court as Alley's march to murder. From his home in London, embarking on a 2.5-hour journey that ended in death in Leigh-on-Sea. As he walks along busy high streets, past a mother and child, and along residential streets, and onto the train that takes him to his final destination. Earlier, the court was shown an email exchange the prosecution say was Alley duping Sir David's office into giving him an appointment to see him. It reads, "I don't really know how long the appointments are, but I don't think I'll take long."
They say he's got a knife and he's just stabbed someone.
Armed with just their batons and CS spray, two police constables, who happen to be nearby, cautiously make their way into the church where an MP has just been stabbed.
Mate, drop the knife!
Drop the knife! Get it down! We got it.
Right, search him.
They eventually get the suspect on the floor between the church pews.
You're under arrest for murder.
As they arrest him, he asks the officers to put his glasses back on.
Cool. Anything you do say, maybe give them evidence. Do you understand me?
He's 26-year-old Harvey Alley. And moments before this photo was taken, he's accused of murdering the MP Sir David Amess. The 69-year-old Conservative backbencher had been meeting constituents in Leigh-on-Sea in Essex.
David Ames.
At the police station, the custody officer asks for details when Alley interrupts with this.
Domestic or hate-related in any
Terror.
way? Pardon?
Terror. I'll say hate, yeah.
On what basis? Racial, religious?
Religious.
Religious.
The jury was shown the knife that the prosecution say was used to murder Sir David Amess. The 20-centimetre blade inside a plastic transparent case was handed to members of the jury. They then listened as a forensic pathologist described more than 20 stab wounds to the MP's body, including to his heart, lungs and offensive injuries to his hands. In Ali's rucksack there was a Quran and a book called Fortress of the Muslim. When detectives searched his phones and laptops, they found Islamic State propaganda. The court was shown CCTV footage of him repeatedly visiting the Houses of Parliament. Reconnaissance claimed the prosecution for a terrorist attack. Ali Harvey Alley denies murder and a charge of preparing acts of terrorism. His trial continues.
Now, on my thoughts on this case, straight away I want to take politics out of the equation on this one because I just don't think it's right. Sir David Amess was someone who was loyal to his constituency, and evidently a lot of people saw him as a good man, even though there's a small minority of people who might not have liked him. I definitely don't think he deserved anything like this at all. And the guy who did this is a complete donut who I don't want to really even mention his name or anything because just probably gives him the exposure that he was longing for. But yeah, I think things like this, it just goes to show that politicians aren't really safe. And in the UK especially, it's the second time I've seen something like this post the 2016 murder of Joe Cox, who was also just stabbed to death in public in broad daylight. And I think that brings into the question about spending, and people are quick to talk about MPs getting paid too much and all of this, but I've even seen articles about MP security funding going up from 170 grand in 2015 to 4.5 million in 2017. And evidently they've tried to do something about it, but it's just not working. And I think another solution almost could be, instead of throwing money at the situation, to actually come up with some tactics and actually have people there who can protect them, because an elderly man getting stabbed in broad daylight, God knows how many times, there's definitely some type of failings that have gone on in regards to security. So yeah, just to end the video, I'd just like to say RIP to Sir David Amess, and what happened was abhorrent, and we sincerely hope that something like this never ever happens again.